Hi, I'm Sam Brown and you're watching Belch. Well, it's March 13th. It's been about almost a month and a half since my last vlog. Um, I just had a lot of stuff going on with school and trying to keep up with trying to keep up with assignments and projects and things like that. And then of course family life and things like that, which all, and I bring all of that up because all of those things can make being consistent with any diet that you choose difficult. Especially, things like birthdays. Since, I mean, I've had two of my kids have had birthdays in this time period. So having to throw birthday parties. There might be, you might be preoccupied, you might be busy, you might be on the road trying to, get things, or, trying to coordinate. And then, birthday parties, typically they're, especially for kids, there's not the food that's consistent with, pretty much consistent with any diet that I can think of, unless, of course, there's a cake and soda diet somewhere out there. I'm sure there is. Or, maybe it's carrot sticks and celery at your kid's birthday party, and I certainly hope not. That being said, lots of things. It's been difficult. I've actually found myself incorporating, giving myself a little bit more leeway. Once a week currently, I allow myself to, eat things that aren't consistent with a induction phase Atkins or ketogenic diet. But other than that, I try to stay very consistent. One thing that I've really noticed a lot of, diet soda. Be careful. I want to warn anyone who might try, consuming diet soda, to broaden, your palate. Your things when you're eating it low carb or ketogenic, a lot of the sugars are gone. And if you're eating, so maybe a lot of the acidity is gone out of food as well, because fruits and a lot of high glycemic index vegetables also will have more acidity. So that being said, things can take on kind of a bland, savory, succulent aspect to them. Basically fat and salt. So what I have done, is I've attempted to, I mean, I don't drink a lot of soda to begin with, but, a few times I've had a diet soda, thinking that, this will be a nice change. What I did find, and I can't exactly explain, although I do have a few ideas that I might discuss in a later video, is drinking diet soda for whatever reason, even maybe just simply because it stimulates, you to think that you're drinking something that has, sugars, carbohydrates. I found that it causes me to crave and, want to continue to consume. It gives me an urge to eat foods high in carbohydrates. So basically, I am staying as far away from diet soda as possible. Another thing that I noticed that I don't know if it's actually been so long since the last video I made, something else I'm not sure if I mentioned. This is not a, let's see if we keep the name out of it, coffee. Anyways, is I found even using whole milk in coffee, using 2 ounces, which is about 1/4 of a cup of whole milk. If you drink 3 or 4 large cups of coffee a day, using whole milk was actually enough to keep me out of ketosis. I think I might have mentioned this in one of my last videos. The sugars, the lactose that was present so say you had 4 large coffees, quarter cup of milk, that would be a cup of milk. That would be, I believe, 12 grams of sugar. That was actually enough, because it was, spaced evenly through the majority of the day. It was enough to actually keep me out of ketosis, or keep me in a very low range of ketosis. And I was using urinalysis, Regent strip, basically hold it in stream of urine, wait 15 seconds, anyways, check it against, hey, hound dog, check it against the colors on the back of the package. So what I've actually done is I'm using light cream in my coffee now. Actually, half and half. I'm not light cream, half and half. I measured it out with the first large cup of coffee, and I was able to use 4 tablespoons, which tablespoon is a ½ ounce, so 4 of them equals 2 ounces. Once again, still a quarter cup, but it actually is only 4 grams of carbohydrates, because is it 4? Might actually be, no, actually the brand I'm using, it's actually 2 grams of carbohydrates. It's 1 gram for every 2 tablespoons, so 4 tablespoons in a large cup of coffee, and by large I mean 16-ounce cup of coffee. It is sufficient to lighten the coffee to the level that I like, and at the same time it keeps the carbohydrates or the sugars low enough so that I'm actually able to enter into ketosis. Once again, checking that through a urinalysis strip. That's pretty much all I have. I do want to pose a question to anyone who watches these videos, or anyone who might watch these videos. If anyone is interested, I was considering putting up some recipes, and maybe adding a cooking aspect to the channel. So obviously, if anyone wants to see that, and see, maybe have another person's ideas on how to cook low carb, and what options are out there. Maybe you're new to it and you have no idea. Obviously just post a comment, and I will see those. And if I get enough of a response, or if I get any response, I will continue. What the heck is that? Consider, anyways. Consider adding those to the videos. As always, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. All that I ask is that you be polite and respectful in your comments to myself and to other people. None of us have all the answers, and I thank you. Have a good day.